Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm gonna show you how I put this jumbo braids in, and I'm gonna start off by showing you how I prepare the hair. So once you buy your synthetic hair, it's got a lot of chemicals in it. So I use vinegar to wash it off, like I soak it for a little while, maybe overnight, and to wash it off, and then in the next day I rinse it off thoroughly couple of times, and then wash it off with a little bit of soap, and then I rinse it off. So in this video I'm going to show you how the process that I go through to get it done. Dry it for a couple of days, then prepare my hair for the install. I'm gonna be using crochets and this jumbo blade, so stay tuned and let's get started. So I'm showing you here the vinegar that I use. So I'll buy this one from Lidl. You can get it anywhere, and this is the hair that I'm using. I've got a burgundy color, and also is a Havana mambo twist, a burgundy color, and color 1 and color 1B. I don't like going off unless I really there's none left in the store. Then I'll go for color 2, but that's it. I don't go any higher than that. I like it a little bit that to rinse off any impurities, because you get all these rashes as you rashes and itchiness if you don't wash the hair. So out of the pack, I have taken the hair out, and I've mixed warm water. You could use cool water with vinegar. So I've mixed quite part of it with vinegar, and you can see a whole pack of it here. So the hair that I'm gonna use this is expressions here. I'm gonna use this to cane roll the hair, and then this is the hair that I'm aiming for. So I've used some of these hair before, and I've also, some of it is also natural, and it's been sitting on here in the vinegar for at least, I'll probably say almost 24 hours. You probably don't need to leave it almost 24 hours, but I like to make sure it's thoroughly rinsed. So I'm gonna rinse all this off, and then I'm gonna hang it outside in the weather to make sure that it dries. So this will take a couple of days to dry, but depending on how you want it, you probably want to squeeze out a lot of the water out more with maybe a towel. But I will squeeze out as much water as I can, and then I'm gonna hang it outside for it to dry, and I leave it for a couple of days. So hopefully by the end of the week I'm gonna be doing this plan, and I'll try to show you how I do it. So what I've done, I've rinsed the hair out, and I'm using cool water to rinse the rest off, and I'm just patting it like this. You need to be careful that you don't get, especially the single ones, the expression ones, you don't want to get it all messed up. Yeah, so I'm just rinsing that out, and I'm going to pour this water out, and then do about 3-4 rinses just to get it off, and then I will just lightly wash it a little bit with shampoo a little bit, and that's it. And then I'm gonna rinse it off again with cool water. Don't use warm water, just use cool water. So in the third rinse, I'm going to rinse it a little bit with Treasure. You can use any water as you like. So this will be the third rinse, okay? So as you can see, that's how much shampoo I put in. A little bit, not much. This is just to ensure that other people don't smell any vinegar in there. But once you've rinsed the vinegar out, maybe done a couple of rinse, like maybe 3 times out of after you rinse out after you pull out the vinegar mist, you should be fine. You don't have to shampoo it like I am, but this is just a light shampoo, and I'm just patting the hair. I'm not like doing anything rough, just patting it. You can see how the water color is changing. Just patting it like that. Try not to be too rough. You don't want the hair to be a mess by the time you're done, especially the single ones. The couches ones are fine, just the single ones. So I'm gonna rinse this, and I'm gonna rinse another time, and that's it. That will be done. You see, there's not too much shampoo, but it's good enough to get rid of any vinegar smell that you cannot smell, that but maybe other people that get close to you can smell. All right, so this is the fourth rinse, and this is the last bit I'm gonna do after the third one, which was the shampoo rinse. And this will be the last one. I'll try and get as much water as I can out of it. This is cool water, so I'm not using warm water. Just trying to get as much water out, I'll get as much water out of it as I can, and then as I take it downstairs to hang outside in the warm water, warm cool weather, I'll try and get as much water out of it. So I've rinsed out the water, and I'm just gonna try and hang it. If you are worried that you're gonna lose them, try and put some picks on them, which is hard for me to do. See, I've got picks on them, and I will do this and show you. So as you can see, I've hung all the hair that I've washed, so I won't be using all of these, but I've hung it, and it's gonna be hanging like this for maybe, hopefully by the end of the today, all the water will be off. If not, then I won't need it for a couple of days, so I'm trying to prepare this in advance for a couple of days. And I think some of them are chunkier than others, but that's because I've used them before. Others are okay. The red ones are definitely chunkier, but they were in the same pack really. So I will leave this out to rinse, to dry for a couple hours, and I will return back and take them. So if you want to do this, my suggestion is to do it a couple of days before, just to give it prepare for it, and then after that, then you can use it in your hair. All right, so this is not the hair. It's been around for like 3 days or so, because it's been drying out. So it's all dry now and nice and ready. Right, so my hair is now ready to comb. You can see all the way here. I've got my combs, hair clips, big combs. This is to help me detangle my hair. This is gloves water and the KeraCare Moisturiser. So I'm gonna put this in my hair, and I'm gonna pat it, and I'm gonna start getting it ready for the hair. So I have applied water in my hair through the bag, and I have applied moisturizer in the hair. So do try to moisturize your hair before you get started. And if I turn around, I'm just gonna pat it like this. So rather than I put a line through, I've tried my best, but because I can see my back, so I'm gonna try and pat this and try and see if I can divide it into 3. So hopefully that should be the size. Then I'm gonna start plaiting it. It's gonna be really thin because it's just my hair. And I'm gonna try and make it a bit tight, because gonna switch it here and just plait it the way I will usually plait the hair.
The hair itself is very thin, it's okay because I think we got good ground roots to put the hair in. I'm going to try and do that for the rest of the hair. If I want to, I can just twist it, but I'll just continue plaiting it. If you want to, I think you could add hair to the hair, but since you're going to put some hair on it, that is going to look bigger. Try to get to the end. Yeah, so I think this is fine. If not, let's try and twist it a bit. Just to get the ends in. So I'm going to go around and make all the hair like this.
So I'm just gonna show you this one here. With this here, I'm just gonna spray the water just to get the tangle off my hair. And I'm gonna put my moisturizer. You could also add oil. I do have oil because it helps seal the moisturizer in there. Just gonna, yeah. Obviously when you do it like this, this is the oil that I'm using. I'm just gonna comb it. See, now I decided to twist this bit because I found that the plaits will make it too fringy, so I'll start off by plaiting it like so. But you can see how I'm doing this. And just take it up a bit. Then I'm gonna twist it after that. So once you get it up to that point, I'm gonna grab the hair and divide it up. So I'm gonna grab the hair and divide it up. If you find that one is too thin, just going to just twist it like that. Right, this way when you take it out, it's much more easier. It doesn't so it will be easier to take it out than the single plait, because the hair is thin, so you don't want to make it hard for yourself when you're taking it. It will take you quite a few hours to take it out. Take out the whole head. Right, so I just done it all the way into the ends. Yeah, and this one, the ends looks a lot more better than the single plait. You see how I cannot do the single plaits. All right, so the hair is done. So I ended up twisting it all over. Then I think what I can do is I'm going to insert it open. This is one of the biggest ones. I'm going to insert it right under, like so. I'm going to put the hair in. I've got all the hair in it, and then I've closed it. And I'm gonna push it through. Being careful not to rip the hair itself. Right, I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna try and get the ends. I'm gonna push it through like so. I'm gonna push it through like so. And at the moment, just going to get some clips. So that's how I have done it. But you know, our hair is out, so I'm gonna try and push the hair through. I've got it open. My hair is quite long. Don't want to destroy this hair, so I'm gonna try and take it from here, and I'm gonna push this through. Let's hope all the way to the bottom. push it through all the way to the bottom. See how it's come out like that? Come out like that, and then I'm gonna grab the hair. So this is really difficult if you are doing it yourself. I'm gonna grab the hair, and I've got the hair inserted. Right, I'm gonna try and close it so it doesn't get caught. So I've got it closed, making sure I don't have anything caught in it. I'm gonna try and push it through. Okay, I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna take this out because I think it got locked in. So the hair is still sticking out, it's not enough. I'm gonna try and push the hair through because I found it a bit difficult to do it on mine. I'm gonna try and push it through right in the middle. If you are using your hands, you have to be careful that you don't make the twist loose. Almost done. See, now I got the hair hidden. I've tried not to mess it up, and it looks like I'm actually doing it from the scalp. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one. Gonna do one side here. Gonna try to put the hair in it. Then I'm gonna shut the shutter. Then I'm gonna pull it through. Take it out. Try and grab the ends of the hair. Then pull it through. Alright. So that is the bit. Now the tricky part is getting the hair in. This one is actually single plaits. It's very thin. I wish it wasn't, but it's very thin. So I'm gonna try and use this to grab the hair and push it through. I'm just gonna grab the ends. So I'm gonna push mine. I've got it open, so I'm gonna try and get to here. Yeah, let's get to the bottom. I'm gonna grab it. Get to the bottom, get out. I'm gonna try and grab it. See, I've got it inside, and I'm gonna shut it, and I'm gonna try and pull it through. It's gone inside, but I need to do this thing. So I've got the hair inside, but I need to take it right in. So I'll try and stick to the middle. The way I'm doing it, if you're not careful, you're gonna mess up the twist. So try not to mess up the twist. I'm gonna try and push it in. Sorry. Try and push it in without messing up the twist. When I'm done, I'm gonna push the twist back in. It's hidden inside. The only thing I don't like about it, because if the hair sticks out, it looks like plaits, single plaits. So I think with the single plaits, I will take it out and twist it and then push it back in. See how flexible it is? You could take this out, do the whole thing again, and push the hair right back in. It's so nice. It's so good.
I managed to push it in. It looks so natural. I'm gonna finish the rest of it. Gonna see if I can put some red somewhere. I don't know where. Don't know if I should do this one red. And that one red to make it look cute, or maybe this one. These two, the red, and then do the rest in back. So, see.
You see how I've got everything inside, so I'm just gonna try and pull this one in and push it in. Alright, so I've got it opened like that. So I'm gonna push my hooks in, gonna turn it around, push the hair in, close it, push it through. Okay. If you use one of the big ones, you should be alright. I'm gonna take the ends and try and loop, go through the hole, and then just be a bit gentle on the hair as well. See, beautiful. Now we have to get this one in. I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't want it sticking out, so I'm gonna try and get this one in here all the way to the roots like that, and I'm gonna grab the roots, okay, and I'm gonna close the lash. I haven't got any of the hair hooked in. See, that gets it in there. Take it out. Just gonna take it out, and then we need to get the ends in. So let's go in, grab that. I'm trying to get it right in the middle there. Okay, I'll go in, and then I'm gonna try. See, that's easy. See, I've got it all the way here. See, that's how to do it, and I'm gonna try and get the rest of them in. So the idea is to get the roots in, get the ends in, and get, see, it's right in the middle there. I'm gonna get out here, get myself all the way where this is, come out. Okay, just come out.
Grab the ends again. If I can grab the ends, grab the ends. Grab the ends. Close the lash, if I can close the lash, that is. But it doesn't get caught in the hair. Oh, so trying not to. It's not working. I'm trying to get it, it's not working, so I'm going to try and push it in. So this will mess up the hair, so I'm going to try and push it in. Right into the middle and just curl it in. Right into here and curl it up.